What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a long time, but trust me, I'll show you here in a minute. No one wanted to see hundreds of hours of body work. But today's episode is going to be about the S12. I got a new 3-core radiator for it, since they don't make them for these cars anymore. The closest one I could get was for an S13, and I had them cut the radiator neck off and weld it shut, because on these cars it is located on the actual motor itself, as opposed to, bear with me, as opposed to on the radiator. So normally there would be one right here, but they don't do that. Theirs is up here attached to the motor where the highest point is. So I had to get that one cut off because it would stick up higher than this, and I didn't want to have to notch the hood. So that's what happened there, but should be pretty easy to do and look really nice when it's in there. I also got some new valve covers and lower intake and upper intake plenum, brand new injectors, all kinds of goodies for this thing, but that's for future episodes. She's been sitting a while, so she's got all that little white dusty stuff that builds up on aluminum, that corrosion. I need to wipe her down so you don't get that. That stuff can pit your stuff, so make sure you periodically clean it. If you got cars that sit outside, you got to go out there and wipe them down, give them the attention that they need. But yeah, so I'll get this pulled out, and we'll get this one popped in there. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna have to do about the electric fan little kick-on thing, because I don't think that other radiator had a bung for this. But I'm gonna look through my parts and stuff, and maybe I have a little tube that I can put right here from the 4-cylinder cars down there, and it has the sensor right here, so maybe that'll work. We'll try it out. Man, wind is just ripping today. It is really stormy. Had a couple trees fall down in the driveway already, so it's that time of year. But oh, we finally got the GTR done. All the body work, all the hours of labor. Oh my God, I can't tell you how long it took. But man, it looks good. I'll get a video of this, like a full video, here soon. We're just getting down to like finishing, like buffing it out, and you know, the last things after a paint job. But there is lots and lots of pearl. I love how much pearl there is and how well it came out. And yes, I have new wheels for it, so she'll be getting new wheels. So I wouldn't say it was too bad for a home job with some, you know, Harbor Freight guns and everything like that. Still have to get some orange peel and stuff out, but hey, you know what? Orange peel just means it's thicker paint. Where I live, with the gravel, thicker paint's better. But no runs, really. No big runs or anything like that. Turned out looking really good, and we got the new windshield in. I had a place from Vancouver ship me this, and it was only about $900. So that's a whole lot better than $1,900 to $2,200 from anywhere in the United States. So shout out to Richland Auto Glass is the place's name that I got that. Yep, turned out really nice. And then I'm still gonna, like everything that was black underneath everything, I'm gonna repaint that black and everything, so she'll look really good. Heck yeah. Alright, back to what we were doing, and then we can move on to more projects. Let's get at it. Alright, so we got the old radiator out, got the new one just kind of sitting there mocked in. You can tell the 240 has slightly different tabs that they hook up to, and there's these prongs on the bottom too, so I'm gonna have to nip those off on the bottom to lower this down just a tid, just a little bit more, just so that way it's even with this bar, and then it should be good. Looks like I'm gonna have to figure out my own kind of mounting hardware, so might be a fair amount of zip tie. Oh wait, we got little bolt holes, so at least I'll be able to put a bolt and then some sort of something. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Also want to try to get the shroud back on, because that really helps with the clutch fan. Otherwise it's kind of pointless. Without a shroud, the clutch fans really don't do anything. And I do have the electric fan that I'm going to try to figure out if it'll even fit back on here. The problem now is, since the radiator is so much thicker, I don't know if the electric fans... Yeah, that's probably not going to do it. This wouldn't be long enough, so I'm either going to have to put some spacers right here, or like cut this and extend it with some pipe, because that's all that this is. And then, yeah, I don't know. Seems to be there'll be some fabrication involved to get this completed all the way, but for now it looks like everything fits perfectly. Like, it lines up just fine, so happy with that. We'll get the rest of this buttoned up throughout the day, though. I'm not gonna have you just watching the whole time, but hopefully the weather holds out for me. It is really kicking up. So yep, I'll get back to you when hopefully we get this shroud back on, or the electric fan setup put back in. But for now, that's how it's looking, and it's not bad really, so I'm happy with it so far. Okay, we're back, and the weather did not hold. It started raining like cats and dogs, so I had to stop for a while. But radiator's in. It is not moving anywhere. I still need to put hardware here, but I ended up getting some hardware to go in through the side to hold it in. The electric fan, that went in fine. There was no mounting points for any of the fan shroud, so I ended up just drilling some tiny holes through the radiator, and it ain't going anywhere. So that's good. Back of the clutch fan still had good clearance. The electric fan, I had to clearance it a slight bit right there. You can slightly see it. My fan's warped, so I mean, what you gonna do? So but it's all put back together and looking good. So now she shouldn't have any kind of cooling issues. That other radiator was so plugged up, but let's test the electric fans just to make sure they still work. Okay, should be able to just turn it on to accessory, and then with the old temperature relay right here, which I'm probably just going to mount to a toggle switch inside. There we go. It's even moving the clutch fan. Sweet. Alright, so that all still works. Happy with that. Go ahead and shut this off. Quit yelling at me. Alright. So new radiator and everything fit. So if anybody wants to know, you can use a 240 radiator. You just got to chop the neck off, file down these tabs on the bottom, set it down in there, and kind of fabricate your little tabs for your electric fans to sit back a little farther. But it all worked out nice. So that'll be it for this episode. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a good old like and subscribe. Comments also help. And there'll be a future episode with the GTR coming up. So that's it for now. Talk to you guys later.